On Thursday, September 4th, the PAA Board of Directors met in Bedford for the board's second meeting of the year. PAA President John Devlin and Mark Stein reviewed with the board legislative issues in which PAA is engaged. The board discussed the pursuit of legislation that would address primary liability for automotive insurance. Dealers have always been encouraged to use a borrowed vehicle agreement when providing a service loaner to customers, and in some instances this may be enough to avoid payment issues with insurance companies should the customer be involved in an accident. However, Pennsylvania case law determines liability based on the coverage each party has. Initial conversations with key legislators have been initiated, and the level of involvement or possible opposition by the insurance industry is being determined. PAA is also working to educate members of the Pennsylvania congressional delegation and encourage their support of NADA legislation, H.R. 5403, which would require the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to be more transparent and accountable by requiring public notice and transparency prior to the issuance of Bureau guidance. Mike Kelly, who is both a Pennsylvania new vehicle dealer as well as a member of the U.S. Congress, addressed the board on Wednesday evening and encouraged dealers, who are the backbones of their community, to get involved in politics and strive to make a difference. The board reviewed ongoing legislative issues, including introduced legislation on counterfeit airbags, preserving the safety and emissions testing programs, and opposing right-to-repair telematics legislation. Also discussed was legislation that was introduced in Pennsylvania over the summer that places a variety of requirements on dealers concerning vehicles in their pre-owned inventory that have unperformed manufacturer recall defects. PAA has opposed this legislation, requesting that the state defer to federal motor vehicle safety recall requirements, and provided legislators information on the recently published online VIN-searchable database. The board was briefed on PAA legislation which took effect this year, which provides an optional process for dealers to receive retail rate for warranty parts reimbursements. PAA is aware of 118 retail rate applications that were successfully approved by 18 manufacturers, 57 that are submitted and awaiting response, and 29 that are being prepared for submission. The board reviewed NADA's public relations campaign, Get the Facts, on the benefits of the franchise dealer model and its advantages to consumers, manufacturers, and local communities. The video and fact sheets are available online at www.nada.org. PAA Chairman Andy Scott of Scott Family of Dealerships reminded the board of the 2014 PAC campaign goal of $300,000. To date, the PAA PAC has raised just over $195,000. Mr. Scott emphasized that only 33% of PAA members currently contribute. The board also discussed an initiative to increase donations from general managers. 100% of these funds go to elected officials who are sympathetic to dealer issues and legislative priorities. If you've not yet made your contribution, you can make one anytime on PAA's website. The PAA board will meet again on December 4th in Hershey. Thank you for your time and attention. If you have any questions, please reply to this email message or give us a call.